at the Great Hall now.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Oh, good. Sup, Professor Fig? I've missed you.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock.
Poor George.
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh, yes, I am. In the comments below, let me know, what house did you guys pick? And is it, you know, give me a reason, why did you pick
Phineas,
it? Did you just pick it because, you know,
black.
it's your favorite color, favorite character,
Prepare yourself
part of
to
it?
meet
Or are you
the
going off of
headmaster.
whatever your, Pottermore
Fig,
quiz was?
nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
You're a dick.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Bye, Professor Fig. There's really not many students here, is there?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Yay!
Welcome. You're just in time.
Hi,
Have a
Professor
seat.
Weasley.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Just a little.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Honestly, the classes are very exciting. It sounded very, very exciting, but I also would love to explore the castle and just the entire world.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
I don't really like on how they did this. I feel they should have done like a small, like 2-3 minute quiz, maybe one, even just like a minute long. It's like, what do I want to be? Do I Gryffindor? Do I want to be Ravenclaw? Hufflepuff? Slytherin? Now, I feel like I've seen more people go with Slytherin from the few people that I've watched. I haven't watched many, but Slytherin's definitely the more common one. For me, at least. Now, on my Pottermore, I've taken it every once in a while. I've taken it twice in the past year now. I was a Hufflepuff, like 10 years ago, I was a Hufflepuff. Did it again last year. Gryffindor, I did it a week ago, and I got Hufflepuff again, so we're gonna go with Hufflepuff.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yep, we're gonna go with Hufflepuff.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Yes, clap for me. Yes, I'm the main character here.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Man, I really wanted to do
I
Quidditch.
said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Well, I don't get to eat any food. I've had a long day.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
That's neat.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you,
What's my
Professor
first
Weasley.
class?
You're welcome.
Potions?
I hope you enjoy your
Defense
first
against the
night
dark
at
arts?
Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Oh, it's Defense Against the Dark Arts. That's the class I think I really just want to do the most. But making potions would be pretty cool. Charms class?
Looks
I
like
haven't
everyone's
seen
gone.
anything with
Let's
the
head to
common
the common
rooms.
room.
What's this? Oh, we get a cup of tea in the morning? Is that an apple? Well, don't mind if I do.
Lumos. Revelio.
Is there something in here that I can find? Anything special? Anything hidden? What's that? Is it Quidditch? Ooh. Hello there, my fellow Hufflepuffs.
Dubious honor indeed. What do you think Black White is like?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Introduce yourself to...
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new fifth year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made.
Well, thank you.
Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
I wonder if she had the hat stall then.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Oh, is that our ghost? Hello, ghost.
They madly tried to craft spells into their toy wand.
Dear. Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Oh, yes. Yes, I was. I lost a good friend that day.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna need it.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Aww.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway,
Does your
I'd
mother
better
just
go
smell like
make sure the
animals?
first year's caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as
Oh.
the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
I really
Thank
would
you.
love to just
Try
see
not
the
to get lost in the
reaction
castle yourself.
of somebody, like,
Is
you
the
just
new
get married,
Hufflepuff out to
you've never
bed?
told your spouse that
Professor
you're a
Weasley's
witch
waiting
or
for them
wizard,
outside the common room.
and then all of a sudden you just start doing magic or something around them. Is there anything else?
Far
From
too
you?
afraid of heights to fly in a room. What? No.
Is there anything else to explore? Just another. Check out some of the. Oh, not to go up there yet. I see. Well, one day I'll get up there. Another free apple. Thank you. All right, let's get to our class then. Oh, that's love that. Hello there.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm
Oh,
here.
Well,
you and me
are
both.
here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh yeah.
here you are.
It's a magical book. All my pages are going away.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field
I was gonna say
guide.
it's a book,
It
idiot.
will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Miss Weasley. Professor Weasley, I probably shouldn't say that.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
This way.
Ooh, there's a chest
The
over
guide
there.
will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Oh, this is so great. Another apple for me. Thank you. Gotta keep my energy
Simply
up.
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ah. House Elf Recipe Book guide pages rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled something plums, are likely an acquired taste. Oh, okay. That's... Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. This is your wizarding level XP. Learn from your challenges, increase your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenges. Field pages. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards. Okay, so I can get glasses after I get another page?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, here's all the spells. There is quite a selection. I hope that with DLCs they add in some new ones. I have a Harry Potter wizarding, I guess just a Wizarding World spell book.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Select the Great Hall. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. So the map is where you'll find the academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Where's the library? Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flame for you. Well, that's cool. Definitely to make traveling a little bit easier. And anyways, in the book, there's all different types of spells, like at least like over 100 of them in it. I feel like they should just get that book and just
Quite the
see
time
what they can
saver.
go with.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
one of the spells you can just like it shoots arrows out
You
of
can
it.
get almost
That'd be a
anywhere
pretty
in the castle quickly. From
interesting
Central
spell.
Hall.
I feel like that could get added in.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Have you ever wondered how owls know where to live their lessons? Magic must-
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and
Yay!
Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Charms class.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay, and Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Yes, I do.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Well,
My
I'll leave that
suspicion
for
is
him to
that there's
talk
more
about.
to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah, there is, all right.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons
We got
for
attacked by
keeping the
goblins.
details to himself for now. Speak
Professor
of the
Fig.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I feel like Professor Fig's gonna be one of the professors who
Good
dies
luck
here.
today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, I want to get my wand. I want to get my wand.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
I hope I didn't say too much, sir.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright. What do we do? Of course, gotta press M. Just have his main quest. Complete main quest will further. Okay, yeah, obviously. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Let's go to defense against the dark arts. Should get lost of my. We use the charmed compass V in the field guide to help me find my way. Alright, cool.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, there's something over here.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. This fountain is in the Transfiguration Courtyard. Has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of why? Oh my god, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Revelio.
That young'un's now a teacher herself. Wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
What is going on over here? His mouth was on fire. Alright, fair enough. Oh, Charms class is right there as well. Ooh.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Oh, you don't look that old. You don't look a day over 30.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Hi, Arthur.
Levioso.
I always thought it was Leviosa.
Now, Let's try something a
Well,
little larger.
I guess that's a little embarrassing on my part, not thinking it was going to be something different. Oh, Professor, me first? But I'm the new student.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent
Yo
is a
shields
weak
with control
opponent.
spells, like the
As master
levitation
proof.
spell.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
I don't remember how to do any of this. Oh god, is it Q? I think it's Q.
Protego!
Be easy.
You're good.
Levioso! How perceptive. Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy your life
These things.
Only all of my students were this adept.
Come on, Sebastian, get up there.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you,
Yay!
Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to
I
practice.
wonder how the point
If what
system
I've
works.
seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Okay.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you, Professor.
All right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Arthur, what's up?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't
Sebastian.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh,
Ooh.
fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh, really?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's
Whoa,
joining
whoa,
a
whoa. Should we talk
secret
about this with the
dueling
professor
club,
right behind
or
you?
sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
No, it was
Look
skill.
for
I'm
Luke and
pretty good with a
Brattleby near the
wand.
clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Let's go do some charms class. There's a thing over here. Oh, it might be below us. Charms is above us. Okay.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if he's teaching us a spell or having a practice himself.
Oh, it would have been cool if the...
It was an accident. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Revelio.
Would have been nice if they... Oh, hello there, kitty. You're the first year's Stoot cat, right? Pretty kitty. Yes, you're so pretty.
Revelio.
I was like, are these the bathrooms? Is that what they use? Is that how they go to the bathroom? Don't trust the potions that you're drinking then.
Professor Ronan tends to go
Revelio.
on. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Well, some of us don't.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Hello,
Shall
Professor.
we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nope. I don't know how to do it.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
All right.
Accio.
I was saying, am I gonna say that one right, Accio? Oh, okay. I'm glad that was right with that one.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Of course, Professor. We can go. I would love to go outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh, what are we doing here?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
No. Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Accio.
That's it! Stay focused.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to let go.
Splendid!
Ooh, don't fall. Oh.
Not to worry. Very good.
Come on, get... Oh, okay. I could have done better.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Use Accio to summon the ball as close as you...
Be sharp.
Oh, of course. Is she just gonna get all
Very
50
good.
points?
Accio.
That's it!
Here we go.
Of course, she's just gonna get all perfect.
That is how it's done.
Well, at least I'm very consistent.
Brilliant. Let us see this. Phew.
Yeah, I can't even win, so it doesn't even matter what I get.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Well played. Well played.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh!
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this.
Accio.
I was so focused on the box, I forgot to let
Lose your
go.
composure.
No, I think I lost this.
That is how it's done.
Very good.
Unless she loses one of the balls, I won't be able to win this. No, she's not gonna lose one. And it's gonna land right on 50? Yeah. Alright, I lost this. And one of her balls is in the way.
Accio.
Well done.
Yeah, whatever. You win this round, Natty. You win this round.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thank you, Professor.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What does it look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
What do you use then?
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
That would be
a
very useful thing to learn.
But I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Like, imagine you're in a duel, you lose your wand, and then there's like, aha, I've beaten you, and then you just start whipping out Avada Kedavra out of your bare hand. I would be like, oh shit, we've lost this fight, I'm out.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank
I
you
would
for
love to
asking.
learn more about the other schools.
I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep
He's just
him
standing
waiting.
there staring into
Until
oblivion.
next time.
Probably thinking about some more terrible
Of course,
jokes or something.
You can use Accio on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Well,
A
you'd
word,
be using it
if
on
you would.
clothing, to be precise.
Hi, Professor.
Sebastian.
What's up?
You know it won't work on
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Yes,
Well,
it did.
an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Is it more of that game? I would like to play more of that, sir. Alright, I think that's a good place to call it. How do I zoom out? Wow, this is a really big map. So what are my quests then? Collections. So what do we have for collecting? Potions and magical plants you have collected. Wand handles, traits, conjurations, ingredients, brooms. 150 pages. Appearances. This is cool. I like this. We have something? Some gloves. Ooh. Has no magical. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I don't want it. Do we have a hat? We'll wear that. I don't really like the look of this one. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, we're gonna save here and call it a day, so thank you all.
Hello there.
I'll see all of you in the next
You're
episode.
the new student, aren't you?
Hold on.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Alright, well, I hope to see all of you in the next video.